This week on Shift Your Saturdays, why boring numbers can make your business exciting. Hey everyone, it's Thomas, and this week we're coming back at you with the topic of really marketing math, or ultimately, how many people do you need to be talking to on the daily basis to get to where you want? Now, the important thing we're talking about in this video, or why you should even consider watching, is that we want to start putting the idea out there that we're connecting our lifestyle design goals ultimately with our business goals. You see, as busy business owners and parents, it sometimes can be a challenge for us to completely connect all the way through what we want our business to be doing in terms of creating and providing those lifestyle goals that we're working for. Ultimately, this video is going to help people start asking that question that can be uncomfortable, but very helpful. How many people do I need to be talking to on a daily basis to reach my goals? Ultimately, as a business owner, you cannot hope that customers are just going to show up. You have to create the plan that gives you clarity and action steps that's going to help you get to where you want to be. By the end of this video, we're going to walk through a little bit on how the process works so you can start seeing how you would be able to formulate and create your plan to provide some much needed clarity to your business operations and daily actions. Now, here's the question that most new business owners find incredibly uncomfortable or just makes them uneasy. When I ask them on a coaching call, how many people do you need to be talking to on a daily basis? Oftentimes I hear, I don't know, never thought about that way, or something more generic along the lines of, well, if I just get out there, everything will happen or it'll be just fine. The problem is that that's not real numbers. That's not actual tangible production items that can be managed. And as a result, that's hurting your business. The reality is marketing isn't magic. It's not rocket science. It's just sheer basic numbers. Ultimately, if you understand what your goals are, you can reverse engineer what you need to do all the way back to, on average, the number of people you need to be talking to on a daily basis. And this makes your day-to-day operations that much easier because it provides that clarity. As a business owner, you have to stop hoping for customers. You got to start doing some boring math. Without understanding the number of customers you need or conversations you need to be having per week, per month, per day to hit your goals, you're flying blind. Ultimately, we need some simple math to help us get to where we want to be. So, for example, let's say your revenue goal is $5,000 a month, and right now you have a $500 service. By doing some basic division, we now understand that you need 10 customers per month. That simple math is creating the basis for your marketing plan and ultimately the point for your business to start being realistic at being successful. Once we know what that number is, it allows us to start working backwards. Ultimately, it's about understanding your conversion rate. If you only close one out of every 3 calls you're having, that's good. That's normal. But that also presents a reality for our marketing plan that we need to take into account. You see, if we're only closing one out of every 3 sales conversations, which industry to industry can be somewhat standard, those 10 customers that we need to be getting per month now automatically inflate to 30 conversations per month. And this is different because now our marketing has to account for this outcome that we're looking for. And so we need to plan appropriately. It's important that you track this early so you can pace and budget appropriately, but it allows you then to start determining whether or not any changes need to be made. For example, you may find that you have a Facebook advertising campaign that at its best can only generate 5 quality leads per week. If that's the situation and you need to be in a position where you're generating 10 quality conversations per week, obviously there's some changes and management that need to happen appropriately. So with that in mind, understanding that it's not just about customers, but conversations allows you to be more successful as a business manager. Now, for some of you out there, 30 conversations a day, or excuse me, Now, some of you out there may think that 30 conversation a month is overwhelming, but if you break it down, it's just 1 to 2 per day. And why that is so important is that that's no longer an overwhelming milestone to achieve. By breaking it down, that just now becomes a simple daily habit. 30 conversations per month is 1 to 2 per business day. If that's all we need to be doing, then by focusing on this activity goal versus a revenue wish, again, we're giving ourselves a higher chance of being successful. But most importantly, your marketing plan is not about hitting these numbers consistently. Again, it's not magic. It's math you execute on a daily basis. But where it is so important is that if you're not hitting your conversation quota, you will never hit your revenue goal. If you don't make it a point to simply have those 2 conversations per day, your financial goals, your lifestyle goals can never have the reality of becoming in person for you. And so that's why, again, it's so important to set these into motion so you know on that daily basis what you need to be producing to be getting your revenue goals. So if you found this video helpful or if anything in it was enlightening to you as a business owner, please like, share, and subscribe. Would love to have you join us on this journey. We drop new content every Saturday, and you will be able to get those notifications for the videos as they come through. And also, if you're interested in having more about our conversation, I encourage you, go to shiftyoursaturdays.com, where we have a number of free resources, events, and more that you can use to help you on your journey. On behalf of everyone here on Shift Your Saturdays, we look forward to seeing you in our next video.